What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Payday boxing, baby. Y'all quit playing with me, man. Y'all quit playing with me. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all probably gonna be mad about this one, man. I'm just here to let y'all know. Canelo Alvarez. Leave Andre Ward alone. Just focus on Caleb Plant. Leave Andre. Don't say nothing about Andre Ward. Just leave Andre Ward up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Leave Andre Ward alone. You got to fight Caleb Plant in November, on November the 6th, I believe. You got to fight Caleb Plant. Just keep your focus on Caleb Plant. You know, we don't want to get into this whole nonsense with Andre Ward. The man is retired. Let this man enjoy his retirement because I would be an asshole if I brought the facts to the table. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people that are talking about Andre Ward retired because he was afraid of Artur Beterbiev and he was afraid of Dmitry Bivol. He was allegedly afraid of these guys. And Canelo, apparently. He was afraid of Canelo as well. And so he retired. And these are all false, okay? This is all very, very false. You guys have to remember Andre Ward retired after the second Sergey Kovalev fight. This was in June of 2017. In June of 2017, if you guys can recall, Canelo had not yet even fought Triple G the first time. If you remember, Canelo gave his belt up to avoid being forced into a fight with Triple G at that particular time so that he could fight Triple G when he was ready. At that same point in time, Triple G wanted nothing to do with Andre Ward. Absolutely nothing to do with Andre Ward. And this is YouTube. You can go search all this. You can go search all this. You can look on BoxRec. You can search for all this. Triple G wanted nothing to do with Andre Ward. So Canelo, at that particular time that Ward retired, because he didn't have any competition. Ward said, there's nobody here for me to face. I beat the boogeyman. I got nothing left to prove. That's what it was. People want to bring up Dmitry Bivol. They want to bring up Artur Beterbiev. Do you guys realize that these guys just started their careers in 2013 and 2014? I'm serious. These guys just started boxing 3 years before Andre Ward retired. So you guys really believe that Andre Ward was afraid of a couple of prospects? Because that's what they were at the time. You can go look on BoxRec. Both those guys had 11 fights. When Andre Ward retired June of 2017, both these guys only had 11 fights. Canelo Alvarez had just got done fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So the fact that you people are actually saying that Andre Ward was afraid of somebody when he retired, that's ridiculous. That doesn't even make any sense. Andre Ward literally quit boxing because there was no more competition for him. He beat Sergey Kovalev, who was in a division above where he was actually at. He beat the boogeyman, and there was nobody left. Everybody was worried. That's why Sergey Kovalev was a pay-per-view fight. You know what I'm saying? There were no other big fights out there for Andre Ward. So please, y'all stop speaking bad about Andre Ward. Just leave him out of this, okay? It's Canelo versus Caleb Plant. You know, Canelo, you ain't gonna earn nothing talking about Andre Ward, okay? Andre Ward is not coming out of retirement. He's not gonna face you. The opportunity to face Andre Ward was 4 or 5 years ago, and we all know 4 or 5 years ago where Canelo was at. You know, he was fighting at 155 pounds, okay? So let's just leave that alone, all right? Payday boxing, hit the thumbs down. I know y'all ain't gonna like this one, man. I'm out of here, though. Peace, y'all.